Did you know that up to 80% of our thoughts are negative? That's a staggering number when you think about it. Our minds are constantly feeding us doubts, fears, and worries. But what if you could take control of your mind and transform your thoughts into powerful tools for success? That's exactly what we're going to explore in this video. Mastering your mind isn't about being perfect, it's about learning to manage your thoughts, emotions, and focus so you can live your best life. In the next few chapters, we'll uncover 6 powerful strategies to help you take charge of your mental landscape. From reshaping your reality to mastering your emotions and focus, these steps will provide you with practical tools that you can start using today. Imagine waking up every day with a clear, focused mind, able to tackle any challenge that comes your way. Sounds amazing, right? Stick around, because the next few minutes could change the way you think forever. Let's dive into the first strategy: reframing your perception. Chapter 1. The power of perception. Reframe your reality. Have you ever thought about how your perception shapes your reality? The way we see things directly impacts how we feel and act. Our perceptions are like a filter, coloring every experience we have. This means that by changing how we perceive situations, we can drastically change our lives. According to research by psychologist Albert Ellis, the way we think about our challenges plays a huge role in our emotional responses. When we reframe problems as opportunities, they no longer feel as overwhelming. A simple but powerful technique is to practice cognitive reframing. This means consciously choosing to look at a situation from a different angle. For instance, instead of thinking, "I failed this test," you can reframe it as, "This is a chance to improve and learn more." Reframing doesn't mean ignoring the difficulties you face. It means choosing a mindset that empowers you. Why does this matter? The brain's plasticity allows us to change how we think. Dr. Norman Doidge, in his book The Brain That Changes Itself, shows that by deliberately altering our thoughts, we can physically rewire our brains for more positive thinking. It's like exercise for the mind. The more you practice reframing, the easier it becomes to see life in a more empowering light. Studies also show that people who regularly practice reframing have lower levels of stress. One study from the University of California found that people who reframed negative events showed significantly lower cortisol levels, the hormone linked to stress. So, when life feels heavy, try shifting your viewpoint. It's a powerful, free tool in your mental toolkit. Chapter 2. Unlocking mental resilience. Bouncing back stronger. Resilience isn't just about enduring hardships, it's about learning to bounce back better than before. Everyone faces challenges, but resilient people don't let them break their spirit. Instead, they use those challenges to fuel their growth. The key to developing resilience is embracing a mindset that views setbacks as part of the journey, not the end. One proven strategy to build resilience is called growth mindset. Coined by psychologist Carol Dweck, this idea suggests that believing in the ability to grow and learn from failure makes a world of difference. People with a growth mindset see failure as a stepping stone to success, while those with a fixed mindset may give up more easily. It's not about avoiding failure, but about learning to persist despite it. Another powerful way to boost resilience is through emotional regulation. When faced with stress, resilient people are able to manage their emotions and stay grounded. According to a study from the American Psychological Association, emotional regulation can help you make better decisions and reduce the impact of stress. This skill can be developed by practicing mindfulness, taking deep breaths, or even journaling your thoughts to gain clarity. Building resilience also involves strong social support. Studies consistently show that people who have strong, supportive relationships bounce back from adversity more easily. According to research by Dr. Julianne Holt-Lundstad, people with close connections are 50% more likely to survive stressful situations than those who feel isolated. So, building a solid support network isn't just nice, it's necessary for mental strength. Finally, don't forget the importance of self-compassion. Be kind to yourself when things go wrong. Dr. Kristen Neff, a leading researcher in the field, has shown that self-compassion can lower anxiety and help you recover more quickly from setbacks. Resilience isn't about never feeling down, it's about how quickly you get back up. Chapter 3. The Art of Mental Focus. Master your attention. In today's world, distractions are everywhere. From social media to endless notifications, our attention is constantly being pulled in different directions. But mastering your focus is essential if you want to achieve your goals. In fact, research by the University of California shows that it takes an average of 23 minutes to refocus after an interruption. That's a huge productivity drain. One strategy to sharpen focus is practicing single tasking. It might sound simple, but focusing on one thing at a time can dramatically improve your productivity. Studies show that multitasking actually lowers productivity by as much as 40%. The key is to fully immerse yourself in the task at hand. Try the Pomodoro technique, work for 25 minutes, then take a 5-minute break. This method trains your brain to focus and recharge regularly. Another way to improve focus is by setting clear, specific goals. The clearer your goal, the easier it is for your brain to hone in on what's important. A study from Dr. Edwin Locke, a pioneer in goal-setting theory, found that people who set specific and challenging goals were 90% more likely to achieve them. Goals like, "I'll read for 20 minutes every day," are far more effective than vague resolutions like, "I'll read more." Mindfulness is also an effective tool for improving focus. A study from Harvard University found that practicing mindfulness for just 10 minutes a day can significantly improve attention and reduce stress. Mindfulness trains the brain to stay present, blocking out distractions that would otherwise derail your progress. Additionally, getting enough sleep is crucial for focus. The National Sleep Foundation reports that adults need between 7 and 9 hours of sleep for optimal brain function. Lack of sleep can impair concentration, memory, and decision-making. So, if you want to boost your mental focus, don't underestimate the power of a good night's sleep. Lastly, take care of your physical health. Exercise has been shown to improve brain function, including attention and memory. A study published in Psychological Science found that people who exercised regularly had better cognitive function than those who didn't. Exercise increases blood flow to the brain, improving your ability to focus and think clearly. By practicing these strategies, single tasking, setting specific goals, mindfulness, sleep, and physical exercise, you can sharpen your mental focus and start achieving your goals more effectively. If you're finding these strategies helpful, don't forget to hit that subscribe button. You won't want to miss the next steps in mastering your mind. Chapter 4. The Inner Dialogue. Silence your inner critic. Our internal dialogue can be our biggest enemy. The voice in your head that tells you, "You're not good enough," or "You'll never succeed," is often louder than any outside criticism. But here's the catch: this inner critic doesn't have to define you. In fact, you have the power to silence it. The first step in quieting your inner critic is awareness. Simply recognizing when you're engaging in negative self-talk can make a huge difference. Studies show that people who regularly challenge their negative thoughts experience less anxiety and improved self-esteem. So, next time you hear that voice telling you, "You can't," stop and question it. Ask yourself, is this really true? One way to silence your inner critic is through cognitive restructuring. This is a strategy from cognitive behavioral therapy, CBT, that involves identifying negative thoughts and replacing them with more realistic or positive alternatives. For example, instead of saying, "I'll never be successful," reframe it to, "I may face challenges, but I have the skills to overcome them." Positive affirmations are another powerful tool to combat your inner critic. Psychologist Dr. Louise Hay, in her book You Can Heal Your Life, teaches that repeating positive affirmations can reshape your self-perception over time. For instance, telling yourself, "I am worthy of success," can help build confidence and reduce negative self-talk. But it's not just about what you say to yourself, it's also about how you say it. The tone of your self-talk matters. Research from Stanford University found that the tone in which you speak to yourself has a direct impact on your mental well-being. So, instead of berating yourself for mistakes, practice being kind and supportive. By taking control of your inner dialogue, you're one step closer to mental mastery. Silence the critic, and you'll unlock a whole new level of confidence and power. Chapter 5. Emotional Intelligence. Decode your feelings. We all experience emotions, but how often do we really understand them? Emotional intelligence, EQ, is the ability to recognize, understand, and manage our own emotions, as well as the emotions of others. It's one of the most important skills for personal and professional success. The first step in developing emotional intelligence is self-awareness. This means paying attention to how you feel in different situations. Are you anxious before a big meeting? Are you frustrated during a conversation with a friend? By noticing your emotional responses, you can start to understand what triggers them. One strategy to improve self-awareness is journaling. Writing about your emotions can help you process them and gain clarity. Research shows that journaling can reduce stress and improve emotional regulation. The more you write, the more you learn about your emotional patterns and triggers. The next step is self-regulation. Once you understand your emotions, the next challenge is managing them. When you're upset, do you lash out or take a deep breath? The ability to pause before reacting can be a game changer. Dr. Daniel Goleman, in his book Emotional Intelligence, emphasizes that self-regulation is key to maintaining control over your emotions in high-stress situations. Empathy, or understanding the emotions of others, is another crucial component of EQ. A study from the University of California found that people with high empathy are better at building strong, supportive relationships. You can develop empathy by actively listening to others and trying to see things from their perspective. By improving your emotional intelligence, you'll find it easier to navigate difficult situations, manage stress, and build stronger connections with others. Chapter 6. Mindful Mastery. Meditation for mental clarity. In a world full of distractions, meditation offers a powerful way to clear your mind and gain focus. Mindfulness meditation, in particular, has been shown to reduce stress, improve concentration, and enhance emotional regulation. The beauty of meditation is that it doesn't require any special skills. All you need is a few minutes each day to sit quietly and focus on your breath. Research from Harvard University shows that just 10 minutes of mindfulness meditation a day can change the structure of your brain, improving areas related to memory, empathy, and stress regulation. To get started, find a quiet space, close your eyes, and focus on your breath. If your mind wanders, and it will, gently bring your focus back to your breath. It's normal for your mind to wander. What matters is how you respond when it happens. Over time, meditation helps train your brain to stay focused and calm in the face of distractions. Another technique that pairs well with mindfulness is guided meditation. In this practice, you follow along with a meditation guide, either in person or through an app. Studies show that guided meditation can be particularly effective for beginners because it provides structure and support as you learn to meditate. The benefits of meditation aren't just mental, they're physical too. Research from the Mayo Clinic found that regular meditation can lower blood pressure, improve sleep quality, and boost immune function. So, by practicing mindfulness, you're not only improving your mind but also your body. Meditation is a simple yet powerful way to master your mind. Start small, be patient with yourself, and watch as your mental clarity and emotional well-being improve over time. If you enjoyed these strategies, make sure to subscribe and stay tuned for more tips on mastering your mind. Your journey toward mental mastery starts right here.